Hi everyone, welcome to Tarot by Jessa. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I've got my microphone fully charged. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. This is a reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Gemini. Oh, this could be a potential partnership between two people, obviously a man and a woman. But don't go with the images, go with the energy. So if you're dealing with another man or with another woman, LGBTQ, feel free to take it however it resonates with you. But there is certainly, look at this. The images are telling us the man is holding a rose, and then I think he intends to give the rose to her because now she has the flower, she has the rose. And both of these flowers are red roses. I cannot make this up. I shuffled the deck. I shuffled it. I didn't choose the cards according to what I want. But look, it's like, I don't know if it's a form of courtship. You must have met this person already. Maybe they're already in your circle. They're in your social circle. It could be a friend. It could be a lover who's really interested in you. Or maybe you've known them from a previous this must have been a previous relationship. um Both of them have letter A, double A. So I don't know what it means. Maybe you're dealing with someone who starts with letter A, or somebody with a surname that starts with A. Okay, but and the number as well, there's a lot of synchronicity with the flowers, man and woman both looking into the same direction, as if to say they both have the same goals, or they both have the same feelings for one another. Or maybe the woman has a lack of interest at this moment, but the man is very eager to propose or let her know what he feels about this. And the synchronicity, further synchronicity reveals ascension of number 28, 29. So I don't, I mean, it looks like the woman is not completely uninterested. We cannot say that this is a complete lack of interest from the woman just because she's got her back turned to the man. But she's got the rose. She was willing to accept the rose. I'm not sure what the flower means. Maybe it's an offer of commitment, an offer of love, an offer of apology. With the man sitting on this chair, on this metal chair with his bare feet, I feel like this is a symbolism of humility, a symbolism of lack of pride, a symbolism of vulnerability. Somebody who's willing to reveal who he is as a person. There's an atmosphere of revelation, as if to say, this is my most vulnerable version that I'm willing to show to someone. That's how much love and feelings this man has for this feminine energy. With a bare feet, I feel like it's coming across as, and you see, with the sleeves rolled up. I feel like this is a symbolism of a person who's ready to commit without hesitation, without, stripped of his ego and pride. There's a lot of humility with the feet showing. Okay. I don't know why it registered to me as humility when I saw the bare feet, and the arms, the sleeves rolled up, as if to say, when you're cooking, and you're going to do something a bit dirty, a bit messy, you want to make sure that you have the right gear, you have the right mentality, you have the right mindset to commit to something. So you do your part. You wear the right uniform, you roll up your sleeves. It shows commitment. When they're making kimchi in Korea, they don gloves and they roll up their sleeves to, I feel like it shows commitment. It shows commitment to what you have to do. Okay, so maybe this is a form of commitment in terms of romantic relationship or partnership. Something is being built here. There's love, there's sensationalism, sensuality, and humility. There's a sense of humility on this masculine energy. So don't take this for granted and don't just ignore this person. I feel like there's sincerity as well. There you go. Humility and sincerity. Sincerity and a desire to commit. Willing to put up a fight, or willing to exert effort. There could be a chance for reconciliation because of the star. Maybe somebody wants to reach out again. Okay, maybe somebody wants to reach out again and heal a connection. Okay, with the star card, you could be dealing with an air sign, fellow air sign. The star card is an Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. Maybe it's just a simple talk. There's a new beginning for both of you. Maybe it's a conversation or a chance to solve a separation because of the Ace of Wands. I can hear the word clarity. There's a sense of clarity. Tell me what this man wants from Gemini. This could be you, Gemini. You could be a Gemini, or in your cross-watching. Sorry, you could be a Gemini, and you're the one who wants to present this rose, this commitment, this apology, this love to another person. What do we need to know about Gemini? Yeah, there's a new beginning. The man wants a new beginning. Or this could be a man who's a bit foolish. Like, you know, when you become foolish because you're head over heels over someone, you're head over heels, you're in love with someone. Yeah. Willing to work things out, willing to, because we already saw the star card, which means it could mean a chance to reconcile with someone, to talk to someone again. With the Three of Pentacles, it's an act of collaboration, working together, fixing, polishing. And with the Ten of Swords, I feel like there's been a recent ending that this person wants to heal or wants to resolve, wants to fix. I think this is an act of fixing. And this was a recent ending, maybe a divorce or separation. Maybe this masculine energy is running after the feminine energy because there's been a recent ending and they want to fix. And they want a new beginning. They felt foolish because of what happened. Or maybe you refer to this masculine energy as the fool, because they're always, you know, maybe this man is a bit impulsive, doesn't really, doesn't really look where this situation is heading. They just want to keep going, even if they're approaching a cliff. Oh, I'm willing to take a chance. I'm willing to risk my life. There's a bit of a negative energy on that, if you ask me, because I've been with someone before who's like that. Someone who can be very impulsive. Doesn't, just because they're running after you, just because a man or a person is running after you, doesn't matter what gender, it doesn't necessarily mean, I know there's a sense of sincerity and humility, but it doesn't mean that they can become a good partner with a full energy. Somebody can be very foolish, impulsive with their decision making. Maybe that's the reason why the feminine energy is a bit, there's hesitation, but she's willing to accept. She's willing to accept the rose. See, she's willing to accept the flower. She has the flower. Maybe this is a love that she has, that she willingly accepted, but at the same time there's hesitation. I don't know if I can trust this man again. He seems to be a bit, way too foolish, way too impulsive, doesn't know how to act when it comes to serious decision making. Cannot really decide when it comes to serious matters. I remember I watched, sorry, my nose is blocked. Maybe you're suffering from some kind of allergic reaction, okay, and it's showing in this reading. I remember I was watching this lady on TikTok, but it was on YouTube. She said, ladies, do not choose a partner who doesn't know how to act, in times of calamity. This was during the California fire in California, LA fire. And she said she had to drag her partner out of the house. She's already suffered. She has already witnessed several calamities in her whole life, including tornado, and I think fires as well. So she knew how to, you know, she knows when something is about to happen. There's that kind of energy that she has mastered somehow. And as someone who cares, she cared about the pets, the house, their belongings, the car, and her partner. She loves her partner. And at that point, she was already convincing that we have to leave. If we want to survive, we have to leave. There was a lot of evacuation alarms or warnings coming from authorities that you need to leave, you need to evacuate. And eventually they left. They survived, but she was very frustrated about what happened, that she couldn't rely on her man during a calamity. The man wanted to stay basically because of the house, because of his maybe his toys, and other things. Like, she was the only person in that house who was concerned about their life, and they have a cat together. And the guy was basically told him that you go ahead and leave, but she doesn't have the car, she doesn't own the car, so how is she going to leave a place that's being devoured by fire, by flames, if she doesn't have the car? The keys are with her partner, and the partner doesn't want to leave. She can't just simply take the car, it doesn't even belong to her. So, like, I sorry for the long storytelling. I feel like I'm not generalizing men, okay? This is not a statement against men. It was a one situation. But how I can relate that story to this, I feel like the feminine energy is fed up with this man's actions, because I feel like this feminine energy has known this man to be foolish, not in IQ, not in intelligence, but in so many ways. Impulsive, doesn't know how to act in serious situation, doesn't know how to solve problems in real life as a partner that would warrant him as a partner, as someone that you would seek out actively to be partnered with, to be a husband, to someone to be with for a very long time. And I think this feminine energy is well aware of it. And instead of escaping the man, instead of being hesitant to the man's love, affection, commitment, she's more hesitant. She's more hesitant of this foolish energy that this man carries with him. But the man is sincere, humble enough to admit whatever is going on, maybe past mistakes, and he's willing to fix what was broken. He's willing to end, stop whatever ending has occurred. If it's a separation, legal or not legal, or maybe divorce, he's willing to put up a fight. He's willing to commit to this. But I think this full energy is somehow going against him. That's why her back is turned on him. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of communications. These two cards point to communications, maybe email, phone calls, text messages, messenger, Snapchat, Instagram. This person might need to travel just to see you, just to talk to you, okay? A lot of progress, a lot of breakthrough in communication when it comes to this person. What are we dealing with? What's awaiting this feminine energy? Strength. I'm hearing the word rebuilding. I don't know what you're trying to rebuild. Potentially a relationship. Again, we have the chariot energy. So there could be there could be a long distance or short distance travel for some of you. Okay, you're moving forward. This feminine energy is moving forward. Nothing is stopping her. Either she's moving away from this man, or maybe the man is thinking of visiting her. Let's see what the chariot is about. Okay, I cannot make this up. You have the Eight of Wands energy again, which is progress, breakthrough, revelation, messages, incoming calls. There's a full moon in Leo in a matter of, I think, within 2 days. Okay, so just watch out. The offer might come in on full moon in Leo. Okay, yeah, there's a message. Oh, look at this, a message. My throat chakra is blocked. I don't think I'm being allowed to communicate this message to you. I'm checking the time. 16 minutes. Okay, so I feel like this is I told you there's a rebuilding. Temperance. The temperance connects the two cups, and we cannot hide the fact that this is about a relationship. Okay, this is about a relationship, and we have this temperance moving to temperance, Eight of Wands, as if to say there's a message of hope. Okay, hope in this relationship. This is soulmates energy. This is a relationship card handled by the archangel, I believe Raphael. But you look at the foot of the archangel, it's being dipped into the pond, and the other foot is resting on the soil, on the land, as if to say, test the water first. Do not just blindly jump into this. Okay, if there's a communication coming to you about this relationship, this situation, don't just blindly trust this person. Again, they're being represented here by the Fool. I'm not saying it's bad, but I feel like there's a tendency for this man to be, to just sway like a child, take things for granted, or take advantage of situations. um you know um take this with a grain of salt. Maybe you've been looking forward to this communication. Okay, maybe there's a clarifying communication coming from this person. Maybe this person wants to chase you. They might want to reconnect. They might want to travel where you live just to have a conversation with you. But yeah, this is moving towards you, and this offer might come in. This Ace of Pentacles could be a communication or an offer of commitment, might come in on a full moon in Leo. Or it could be as simple as, let's have a word. Let's have a word. Let's have a talk. I want to have a word with you. And this is regarding a recent ending, a recent divorce, separation. And they want to talk about it. They want to fix an ending. Okay? They want to fix an ending. That's what I'm getting here. But again, don't blindly trust this person, because I think they must have taken you for granted many times in the past because of his attitude towards life, happy-go-lucky kind of person. So do the best in your power. But I think you've accepted. You hold the rose. You're holding the rose. If you're a female Gemini, you're holding the rose. I think you both feel the same towards each other, but I think energetically you're tied up together because of the rose, because of this flower, whatever the flower represents. But physically, I think you're very far. Maybe you live in another town, in another city, in another country. But if that is the case, maybe for some of you, this person might travel just to see you and have a conversation. Maybe you block the communication. or maybe they might invite you to travel and come and see them. But energetically, you're connected. Physically, I think you, as the feminine energy, physically, you're hesitant to accept uh, a relationship with this person, but energetically you still feel the same thing towards one another. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much.